Imagine a concealed carry pistol so compact that it almost disappears under your shirt. Yet when you pick it up, it feels like a full-scale defensive weapon built for real-world situations. And the moment you hear the price and what it offers, you start questioning how Springfield Armory packed this much performance into such a small frame. This is the Hellcat Pro, and today we're breaking down whether it truly lives up to the hype in the US concealed carry market. The Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro is designed as a bridge between micro compacts and full-size pistols. It takes the original Hellcat concept and stretches it into a more controllable, more shootable platform without losing its everyday carry identity. In 9mm, it comes with a 15+1 capacity right out of the box, which immediately puts it ahead of many competitors in the same size category. When you look at the dimensions, you start to understand the balance Springfield was aiming for. A 3.7-inch barrel, a slim profile, and an overall length that still keeps it easy to conceal. At around 21 ounces unloaded, it's light enough for daily carry, but heavy enough to stay stable during recoil. That middle ground is exactly why so many American concealed carriers pay attention to this pistol. The grip is where the Hellcat Pro really changes the experience. Unlike ultra-compact pistols that can feel cramped, this one gives you a full-hand purchase. That alone improves control, confidence, and follow-up shots. It's designed for real defensive use, not just range comfort. Another major advantage is that the slide is optics ready straight from the factory. In today's US market, red dot sights are becoming standard for defensive handguns, and Springfield made sure you don't need custom modifications to join that trend. Pair that with high visibility U-dot sights, and you've got a system built for fast target acquisition, even in low light conditions. On the range, the Hellcat Pro performs like a modern defensive handgun should. It's reliable, consistent, and surprisingly manageable for its size. Recoil is there, as expected in a slim 9mm, but the extended grip and weight distribution help keep it under control. That's why it's often compared directly with the SIG P365XL and Glock 43 XMOS in the US concealed carry space. Now let's talk about the part everyone is curious about: price. In the real US market, the Springfield Hellcat Pro is not a budget handgun. New units typically range between $500 to $650 depending on retailer, optics package, and availability. That's the normal street price across most gun stores and online dealers. On the used market, if you're lucky, you might occasionally find deals dropping closer to $350 to $400, but those are not common and usually depend on condition, seller urgency, or private sales. Anything below that is extremely rare and should be treated carefully. So when you look at everything together, the capacity, concealability, optics-ready design, and real-world performance, the Hellcat Pro sits in that premium concealed carry category where you're paying for refinement, not just a name. And that brings us to the real question. In today's market, is the Hellcat Pro just another compact pistol? Or is it one of the smartest concealed carry choices you can actually trust with your life? This is Gun Advisor,